Hey everybody, welcome to the pilot episode of the new Kitfox Adventure vlog. So, I don't know if it's a very good idea to open up a vlog with a disclaimer, but here we go. I am a total rookie when it comes to vlogging, so you'll have to put up with me, I guess. And I am also a total rookie when it comes to bush flying, so this could be interesting. Just like I said, bear with me, tune in, and follow me along on this adventure. It's going to be a really great learning experience for me, and hopefully some of you might learn a little bit along the way by following my journey. So let's get after it. My buddy Ryan and I just bought a Kitfox, and we are so excited. I haven't even seen it in person yet, but I'm planning to do a blog about it. So I figured I would introduce myself and talk a little bit about what the vlog is going to be like, and go over my long Kitfox journey to get to this point. Well, my name's John Kluenker. I'm a corporate pilot, a flight instructor, and an aerobatic pilot. I've owned a few airplanes over the years, including a Pitts S1S, a 1941 Piper J3 clipped wing Cub, and most recently a Kitfox 7 Super Sport that was lost in a fire. But for now, let's go back to about 25 years to where this journey began. This is a picture of my brother and me in front of the Kitfox Model 4 Speedster at Oshkosh. I still remember watching Jimmy Franklin perform the airshow routine in that airplane. It was love at first sight. Even before then, I remember cutting out pictures of Kitfoxes from my dad's sport aviation magazines and hanging them from my ceiling above my bed and just watching them fly around. I recently found this poster in my old art portfolio. This poster was on my wall in my room as a kid. My brother and I also had the old VHS Kitfox demo tape from Denny Aircraft, and we pretty much had it memorized. We were obsessed. We spent years bugging my dad about buying a Kitfox. He had been a pilot before we were born, but quit flying to afford raising a family. A Kitfox would have been a great way for him to get back into it. In 1997, my dad ended up almost buying a Kitfox. SkyStar owned the design of the Kitfox at the time, but they also happened to be producing a kit called a Pulsar. Instead of buying the Kitfox, he bought a Pulsar kit because he wanted something a little faster in cruise. So close. He spent many years working on that Pulsar in the garage, but didn't really like dealing with composites, epoxy, and fiberglass. So he ended up selling the project after about 10 years. If he had bought the Kitfox instead, he definitely would have finished it. After college, I owned a Pitts S1S for a few years and flew some competition aerobatics in that airplane. It was a lot of fun, but with only one seat, it was not very practical for the cost. I ended up selling that airplane and bought that 1941 Piper clipped wing Cub. I could still do some basic aerobatics with that airplane, but could also bring someone along. I dabbled in off-airport flying with that airplane, but with 7 feet less wing than a stock J3, it just was not a STOL performer by any stretch of the imagination. By that point, my flying passion had shifted from aerobatics to the backcountry, and that airplane was not going to cut it. So, considering many options for a fun little backcountry airplane, I ended up coming across one of Trent Palmer's videos on YouTube in October of 2017. And I was hooked again and convinced that now was the time to finally get my Fox. It just so happened that at the same time, my father-in-law was looking into flying again. He was looking to get into flying again and was in the market for a light sport airplane. So I knew my mother-in-law would be a tough sell on the Kitfox, but after I sent them the video of Kyle Franklin performing in the new Kitfox Speedster at Oshkosh 2017, they were convinced that it was a good airplane and wanted to be partners with me on one. So in February 2018, we bought a partially completed Kitfox 7 Super Sport, and I picked it up and drove it to their property in Paradise, California. We started at step 1 and fixed a few things and upgraded a few others, but found that by verifying the work that had been previously done, this airplane was just built by craftsmen. It was in beautiful condition. We had already ordered the panel, a custom built laser etched panel with the Garmin G3X Touch as the brains of everything. Autopilot, ADS-B in and out, weather, the works. The panel was ordered, the paint scheme was locked in, the fabric was ordered, and we were pushing to have her flying by the spring of 2019. She was going to be beautiful and very well equipped, but she was not going to be cheap. We'll just call her the Swanky Fox. So we were just about to start the covering process when the campfire ripped through Paradise on November 8th, completely destroying our airplane build. I had bought and dropped off a very nice Rotax 912 ULS engine just the day before the fire, and sadly the entire project was uninsured. Ouch. So, back to square one. With rumors of the light sport rule changes in the near future, a myriad of other airplanes were suddenly going to qualify under the light sport rules. Because of this, my father-in-law decided that an airplane other than the Kitfox would better suit their needs. So I had to scramble to find a new partner and reached out to a good friend of mine named Ryan Evanson. So I've known Ryan since I was 7 years old. He was my next door neighbor while I was growing up. He was very excited about being a partner with me on this Kitfox. After just barely missing out on a really good deal on a 2008 Series 7, Ryan and I found this post on the Kitfox site pointing out a Craigslist ad that was posted locally to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And that's what led us to the
Budget Fox!
Whoa, what the heck was that? So, what that was is what Ryan and I are going to call a Budget Fox Shoutout. So, once we get this vlog up and running, you guys are welcome to create your own 3 to 5 second Budget Fox Shoutout clips. Email them to kitfoxadventure@gmail.com, and I'll put them in the vlog, and you guys can get some screen time in our vlog. Thought it might be kind of fun. Budget Fox! A 2006 Model 5 with an 0200 that had yet to be posted on Barnstormers. We were the first 2 people to email him, and I think that gave a special priority in the seller's mind, so that was kind of nice. I wasn't too excited about the 0200 because I was convinced that we wanted a Rotax 912 ULS for the power to weight ratio benefit. However, when I noticed that this airplane weighed in at a pretty light 840 pounds and had 110 horsepower instead of 100, I figured it had the potential to do pretty well. So it just so happens that the seller of the other airplane we were going to buy happened to be pretty close. I reached out to him and asked him if he would test fly the airplane for me and let me know what he thought. I wasn't expecting much, but he called back with rave reviews saying that it had every bit of STOL performance that the 7 he was going to sell us had. So that airplane also had a 912 ULS and an in-flight adjustable prop. So I was really shocked and surprised about that report and super motivated to move on it at that point. So after a great report from the mechanic that did the pre-buy inspection, we sent him our deposit and bought the airplane. So it was listed for $40,000 and we bought it for $38,000, which is pretty good considering that we were planning to spend $60,000 on that Model 7. So split 38 in half and we're only out $19,000 for a really nice Model 5 with a ton of potential. So the vlog is going to be about our process of buying this budget Fox, so we call it, got it such a good deal. And so buying a relatively inexpensive Kitfox and making it our own. We're gonna do some upgrades to it, and we're going to post how much each one of these upgrades costs us to perform, and document the process of upgrading the airplane while doing it on a budget. So part of the vlog also is going to be the process of me teaching Ryan how to fly tailwheel airplanes. So Ryan has about 400 hours total time, multi-engine rated, instrument rated, but doesn't have any tailwheel time. So that's going to be part of the vlog, is that whole process, and then our adventures that we're going to have in the airplane. So this is the pilot vlog, so to speak, on our YouTube channel called Kitfox Adventure, and the email address associated with this vlog is kitfoxadventure@gmail.com, or you can just reach out directly to me on Facebook if you'd like. Well, that's about it for now. I promise that vlogs in the future will have more flying and less talking. So I hope you all are looking forward to that and coming along with us on this adventure. Again, we are so excited and excited to have you guys with us. So have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Bye. So as a professional pilot and flight instructor, I'm a huge proponent of learning from other people's mistakes before I make them myself. So I've already made a lot of mistakes as a pilot, and I'm gonna make a lot more, probably while filming this vlog and learning how to fly this Kitfox in the backcountry. So let's adventure together. Let's learn from our adventures, let's learn from our wins, and let's have a lot of fun. And I hope all you can learn from a lot of my mistakes and a lot of my failures. So go ahead and like, subscribe, whatever you do to a vlog, and come along with us, fly with us, learn with us, and let's all enjoy this Kitfox adventure together. Let's do this.